Okay guys, so we're talking about Friday the 10th on the season program, and I just want to draw your attention to why the program today looks a little bit different, like just in terms of layout. If you're an individual athlete going to quarterfinals next week, you'll see the small sort of red circles on the drop-down menu next to where it'll say Indy Athletes Session 1, Session 2. And then underneath that, you'll have the usual format of the yellow and blue triangles. Those parts of the training are for the masters and teams athletes that are still training for the next 3 weeks. Individuals, you have 1 week now until quarterfinals. So your sessions are going to look very different as we sort of taper off and get you ready to compete. So we'll look at Friday's training in general. You're starting with the leaderboard workout. That's going to be quite a good one, just for some lighter snatch barbell cycling, which we didn't really get much of, apart from just a few reps in the final workout. But that was more about going heavy. So especially that 21:15:9 with the burpees and the snatches, that's going to be a good test for that sort of CrossFit grippy barbell cycling style workout. So go hard on that one. After that, in session 1, you'll have back squat and strict press, and this is just accumulating some slow good quality reps, 10 reps of each movement at 80%. The ideal way to do that is to have 2 racks set up and just move from rack to rack, but you can just have the barbell on the floor for the strict press if you want to. So just touching on some strength work there, and then some accessory to finish that session. The second session of the day is going to be the 5 sets of 1,000-meter row, and we're using the split time that they use in the games. This is just in case they bring back something similar to that, like, you have to be able to row in this specific time to be able to advance in the workout. So we're going to take what they use at the games and just get some practice in of that, trying to hit those split times. If you can't hit them for as many as you can, and then try to stay as close as possible for the remaining sets. So that's your full day of training. Probably less volume than you're used to, but for the next week, the volume is going to be going down. And the main thing I want you to think about is your recovery between sessions, making sure you're ready for the next day, not adding in bits of junk volume, more workouts just because you're used to training harder. If you have specific like accessory work or things that work really well for you to get your body prepped to compete, then of course add those in, but that'll just be on a case-by-case basis, and you'll need to make those decisions yourself. But in general, the volume is going to be going down. We're still going to be hitting intensity and pushing hard, getting some good training in, but we don't want to carry over too much fatigue into next week. So not adding up, the volume is going to stay much lower from session to session.